Hi community. Even though Alliance War Season 38 is over, I still have some fights to show you. You can find all the notes down in the description. Let's get to the fights. In this war I had some tricky fights with Ghost. My second attack champion was Namor. For the first fight I used Ghost against Longshot. This was my first Alliance War fight with 6 6-star Ghosts, so it was terrible. Let's see how it went. I'm starting with 1 bar of power. This is node 7 and if I parry him I will gain him a bar of power. At the beginning everything goes well, but after I was not able to gain for my second SP2 and then I parry him and I need to bite that SP2, which is more dangerous. I'm blocking it, but then I'm missing my SP2. Longshot has almost 3 bars of power. Luckily he throws one more SP2 which I blocked. Sometimes his SP2 kills even if you evade from it. Then I could hardly finish him with my SP2. I would die if its damage wasn't enough to finish the fight. The main advice here is that you should always use Ghost with Suicide Mastery Zone. I will do that later on in this Alliance War, but now we have our second fight with Namor against Node 16 Terrax. The plan for this fight is hitting Terrax as aggressively as possible and reflect back all his stone aura damage. Namor works pretty well against Terrax. I am using SP3 to gain Fury, as you can see now. Fury will help to finish him more quickly. Terrax applies a lot of armor breaks and if you miss a hit it will be so painful. But we did it well and Terrax is down. Next fight is against Node 21 Void. Here we have Hazard Shift node which will help Ghost to do this fight in seconds. Huge SP2 and we are ready to take him down with SP3. Ghost was banned during season 37, but now she is available again and it would be a sin not to use her. Next fight is also with Namor. This is gonna be against node 41 Korg, and here my teammate put a white magneto charge on Korg, so this fight became much easier. Again, I am just reflecting all the damage back to Korg, be that shock passives from EMP modification node or Korg stone damage. I'm also trying to bite Korg's SP2 which is easier to evade than SP1. I am using my SP3 to activate Fury. I tried to gain him 2 bars, but with no luck. Right after my SP3 I am catching his SP1, but invulnerability boost helps. Then I am finishing the fight with big SP2. Look at that crits. Now we have Node 54 Miniboss QuickSIlver. I was going to fight him in Alliance War for the first time. For more confidence I turned the Suicide Masteries on. I am healing Ghost and using boosts for this fight. Starting with a bar of power. I am landing the first SP2 and again the same mistake. I am missing my second SP2 and Silver starts to hit my Ghost with his super fast attacks. Fortunately, I am gaining a lot of power for his missed hits and landing one more SP2. A few blocked hits and the last SP2 of this fight. And finally, the boss fight. This fight is super important, as you can see from the score. It would be a difficult one against rank 4 Doom, but since he is under node 49, my Ghost will apply tons of damage. I am healing her again and starting the fight. I'm trying to get as many debuffs as possible for more damage. But my third SP3 didn't knock him down. I'm comfortable with evading Doom's SP2, but for this fight I decided to play safe and block it. Just look how my health is melting. Fortunately, I was able to finish him with my last SP2. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. See you next time in the Battle Royale.